Hopefully you've watched our video about what you should know as a homeowner to prepare for street reconstruction. Now we would like to show you the steps involved in improving the streets in your neighborhood so you know what to expect. Keep in mind some projects may have a slightly different process. A lot of planning happens before you even see construction equipment on your roads in the spring. Everything from inspecting the condition of streets, curbs, and underground utilities to completing survey fieldwork and other technical studies. Once the site is prepped with curb and gutter markings, flags for utilities, and homeowners have flagged their own irrigation systems, contractors come into the neighborhoods to begin the large portions of work. As part of construction, repair work occurs on storm sewer catch basins, which can help with localized flooding issues. City staff review locations with known flooding issues and ask adjacent property owners for their observations. This helps staff better understand drainage or flooding problems that can be corrected during construction. Drainage often improves simply by replacing the damaged curb and gutter. Outdated brick or block storm sewers are replaced with new concrete structures, and updating or installing additional catch basins reduces clogging from leaves and other debris. These steps improve the flow of water into the underground storm sewer system. During street reconstruction, it's also an ideal time to update aging water main infrastructure. That can mean smaller jobs of individual valve and fire hydrant replacements, or larger repairs of an entire water main line in the street being replaced. Each of these projects requires water shutoffs for work to be completed. Remember to pay special attention to your front door, where a notification will be placed when your water will be temporarily shut off. This happens between 9 a.m. and 4 p.m. on weekdays. Notices are placed 24 hours in advance for residents and at least 48 hours in advance for businesses. We realize this may be inconvenient, but crews perform the work as quickly as possible and then get the water back running again. During large water main repairs, which occur with only a small amount of our street reconstruction projects, temporary water lines are set up for homeowners. This involves hoses being installed above ground and connected to an exterior spigot on homes and businesses. This water is safe to drink and will serve as your main water supply during construction for approximately 4 to 6 weeks. The next major step in the street reconstruction process is the removal and replacement of damaged concrete curb and gutter, sidewalks, and driveway aprons. Crews provide 48 hours advance notice to homeowners before removing any concrete affecting access to private property. After old concrete is removed, gravel is placed at driveway entrances to help level out the driveway and the road. This will help you to get in and out of your driveway easier. People coming and going from apartments, townhome associations, and businesses will always have full access in and out of the facility with half of the driveway open at all times. Short segments of curb and gutter are installed by hand, and a machine places longer segments. It's a great idea to stay away from this wet concrete while it dries. Again, pay attention to your front door for a notification, as you will be asked to park on the street or a side street away from construction for 5 days to give time for the new concrete to dry. Now on to the street pavement, and you'll be happy to know the city recycles existing pavement to be used again. This process uses high-powered machines to grind up the existing roadway, which creates a new gravel surface. This takes about 2 days. Crews then smooth and compact the reclaimed gravel to provide a drivable surface. Excess gravel is removed from the project area, and the base material is smoothed and shaped in advance of asphalt paving. When the new curb and gutter from several days before is strong enough, the contractor completes the asphalt and concrete driveway aprons. Impacted property owners are asked to park their vehicles on the street for at least 5 days to allow the concrete to cure. Asphalt driveways can be driven on as soon as paving is complete. Boulevard restorations, including irrigation system repairs, topsoil placement, and sodding, are performed after concrete has cured. City policy calls for the installation of sod for boulevard turf reestablishment. While the contractor will water the sod and maintain it for the first 45 days, homeowners are asked to also assist during this time. After 45 days, property owners must fully care for the sod. The city will provide a list of tips to keep your new lawn looking its best, such as watering often, not mowing until the grass is at least 3 inches long, and cutting no more than 1/3 of the grass height. The use of chemical herbicides on the new sod is strongly discouraged. If you have a sprinkler system, we encourage you to run it and check for any damage. If you do have damage, contact the city's project inspector, who will work with the contractor to make the repairs. Lastly, any mailboxes removed to accommodate work are reinstalled by the contractor during this time. Once boulevard restorations are complete, crews prepare for paving. Asphalt paving operations are typically completed within 1 to 2 days. Affected residents and businesses are notified at least 24 hours in advance, as no parking is allowed on the street during this process. Access to homes and businesses during paving will be limited at times, but the limitations are generally short-term in nature. After crews remove the rolling and compaction equipment, the new asphalt surface is ready to drive on. Next comes the installation of new street ID and roadway signs, updated to meet current city standards. For example, signs that read "No Outlet" rather than "Dead End" are placed at cul-de-sac entrances. The final step in the street reconstruction process is to saw and seal joints into the new asphalt surface. Don't be alarmed when you see crews cutting into the new pavement. There is a reason for this. It helps to ensure there are no long-term cracking issues. This process takes 1 to 2 days and doesn't affect access to homes or businesses. As projects wrap up, tools, equipment, and signage is removed from neighborhoods. The entire process takes around 8 weeks from start to finish, but it can be longer if water main replacements are involved or the weather doesn't cooperate. It's the city's goal to keep residents and businesses informed. Every Friday during the construction season, updates are posted on the city's website. The information includes work planned for the following week. Sign up to receive email notifications by visiting coonrapidsmn.gov, then Notify Me, then Construction Updates. And you can always call the city's engineering department for more information.
We recognize the challenges and the impacts that street reconstruction have on their neighborhood, and that if any issues come up during the work, that we're here to meet with them, and we're here to address those issues as quickly as we possibly can.